So I thought I'll be in Charlotte area for 3 days and cover this churning of milk ocean, Samudra Manthan Lila, in 3 days. So today we'll complete one part, how it all started, till poison comes and Lord Shiva drinks the poison and becomes Nīlakaṇṭha Mahadev. Tomorrow we'll discuss about 13 more jewels, Ratna, coming out. So one is poison, there are 13 more. We'll discuss tomorrow, and day after tomorrow we'll discuss when the nectar came, what happened, how demons, they showed their real colors, and how Lord Vishnu showed his real color. If you are cheater, I'm the biggest cheater. So anyone who will cheat Krishna or Krishna's devotees, Krishna will cheat them. Krishna would have easily taken the nectar pot with using his force, but he used his intelligence, tactics. So these 3 days we'll cover. It's very, very hope-giving, very pastime which gives us a lot of teachings. And it is also known as Amrit Mahotsav, because Amrit came and devotees are looking for Amrit. So this Amrit will come out. So you have to have some patience. Amrit will come out tomorrow, not today. But demigods will get it on the third day, not tomorrow. So keep your enthusiasm up, be determined, and have a lot of patience. Amrit will come. Hare Krishna. So we'll recite Mangala Charan prayers before we start the Amrit Mahotsav. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamsya Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathamritam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhavitamscha Namaham Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashyata Deshatarine Nama Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namane Gauratuje Namaha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Deenabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Haripriye Vancha Kalpatarubhyasya Kripa Sindhubheva Cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namo Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna. How many of you have experienced in life that when you try to do something good, good for yourself, we're talking about good for yourself, when you try to do some activity which will give you some good result, and then there are obstacles, on the way. How many of you experienced? You've experienced? Example? Yeah, what else you have in life? When you study, you feel sleepy. When you study, mind will go away. Yes. Yeah, out of focus. You are in bona fide path. Don't worry. It happens with everyone. So, but this is something else. Someone putting challenges, so many challenges, so many challenges. And finally, you cross over so many hurdles and you see like a giant problem standing in front of you. That we will see today. What happened with demigods and the demons, of course. So never get disappointed. One should never be disappointed. This is what we learn from this pastime. Patience will yield result. Have complete faith in the Lord and just go ahead. Many times, non-devotees, they try to put a lot of work, put a lot of effort. But what they achieve is only what is due to their karma. But with devotees, it works little differently. Even though karma also plays a role, because sometimes devotees try to become little smart with Krishna. They try to pray Krishna and seek material benefits that Krishna is not interested in giving us. But something is needed which is material but can be used in Krishna's service, we intend to use in Krishna's service, then definitely Krishna gives. How Srila Prabhupada, so many hurdles, and then finally he got the ticket of Jalduta, and the biggest hurdle came, 2 consecutive heart attacks. Death personified is standing, but Prabhupada has had complete faith in Krishna, and Krishna personally came along with Radharani and his associates. When Prabhupada came to US, had patience, then again obstacles, but eventually Prabhupada was given because Prabhupada was doing for Krishna. So whenever we do for Krishna, we also, our desires become pure. So, this is, Manu, there are different Manus, 14 Manus in one day of Brahma. So this pastime took place in 6th Manu. What is the name of 7th Manu? Vaivasvata Manu. What is the name of 6th Manu? A lot of mobiles are ringing continuously. Maybe Mr. Trump is trying to get a policy appraisal from all of you, or any guidance on tariffs.
50% may become 100%.
Yeah, so he will call you, don't worry. That's why your phones are ringing. Otherwise, what is the important topic where phones should ring in the satsang? So we'll request all devotees to keep, let 50 become 100, let 50 become 0. You have nothing to do. Prabhu, in your childhood, you used to eat 1 candy. 1 rupee, 10 candies. Now $1 1 candy. But you're still not hungry, na? Krishna has not kept you hungry. Krishna has not kept you naked. Let dollar become 1,000 rupees, no problem. Devotee should not. These are all material, these are all not even material, these are all political. Business people in India, they want the rupees to go down. How rupees will reach from 60 to 80 it reach? Who is earning? Indian business people, especially IT. So they do it. It's all manipulation. So don't worry about all this. 50%, 100%. Krishna will still, through Mother Earth, give us rice and dal and other things, and you can prepare rasam and rice and offer it to Krishna. So we don't worry about all this. My grandfather used to have pure ghee, cow ghee, pure, 50 paise per kilo. 50 paise is what? Less than 1 cent. Now it is like few thousand, but we still have. The devotee should not worry about. These are all manipulated. A lot of manipulation is happening in the world. Don't trust anyone. That is why faith will be tested. So, when, before that what we were talking? Sixth Manu. Chakshusha Manu. Son of Chakshusha, Chakshusha Manu, in which the pastimes of Varahadev also took place. So, Indra is a post, not a name. So, Indra, who was sitting in the post of Indra, Durvasa Muni came. And Durvasa Muni mercifully gave his own garland to Indra. So, Durvasa Muni is devotee. He is a sadhu. He is a guru. Even though Brihaspati is officially guru, but Durvasa is also guru. He is great Rishi Muni, the Amsha of Lord Shiva. He is giving you Mahaprasad garland, just honor it. Out of false ego, he took that garland and gave it to elephant, Eravat. Eravat being the elephant is in mode of ignorance. Eravat being the animal, he threw the garland on the ground and crushed it with the feet. And Durvasa left. After giving a curse, very soon you will be poverty stricken. See the manipulations? Indra, the king of heaven, practically the king of the universe, because Lord Brahma does not get engaged into managing the universal affairs. He has given to Indra so that he can be engaged in his bhajan. From being the king of heaven or the king of universe, he, in one curse, he became poverty stricken. He was destroyed. Now this curse went out. And Shukracharya came to know that Indra has been cursed. When Guru is against you or Sadhu is against you, nobody, even Krishna, can save you. Somehow Krishna saved because he begged to Brahma and Brahma begged to Krishna. Otherwise he will not. It's very difficult. So then Shukracharya told Bali Maharaj, this is the time. I will give you powers. Indra's powers are diminished. All the demigods right now in a very weak position, attack them. So Bali Maharaj, along with all his army, he attacked heaven. Always fight is going on. You know, many things we suffer here because there is fight between demigods and demons. One astrologer from South India, he said even COVID, what was the nakshatra in COVID, he studied the Kal Sarpa Yoga. In 6 months, 3 times, Kal Sarpa Yoga. When Kal Sarpa Yoga happens, that means there is a big fight going on between demigods and demons. And this effect here also. So you never know this tariff and all. These are just excuses. Whoever is... I was on this day supposed to be in Charlotte. I am in Charlotte. Nobody can harm me. Nobody can stop me. And if I am not supposed to be, I will not come here. Have this faith. Even if you are not Krishna conscious, have this faith in your karma. I'll tell you. one story. You will learn this. And then devotees should not worry. Until unless that anxiety is for Krishna, like to build a temple. We should take anxiety for Krishna, like you have this standee, build temple of Charlotte, ISKCON of Charlotte. So that is the only anxiety we should take. So, Jagannath Puri, 15 days the darshan is closed. And before darshan gets open, Jagannath, he sends a message to demigods. He sends a message to Brahma, tell the demigods, please take darshan. Once darshan is open for public, then there will be a lot of crowd. So now you can come. So all the demigods very happy, dancing, chanting, took darshan of Lord Jagannath, they were very happy, and everyone went back. And one Mahajan is coming very late. Why? Because he has to always do overtime. Yamraj. Yamraj has to do a lot of overtime. So, Yamraj went, and before entering Jagannath temple, he saw a small bird sitting there. And he just looked. And he thought, how come this bird is here? Not supposed to be here. Anyway, he was getting delayed, so he went inside. Garuda was sitting on the opposite side. Garuda thought, this is Jagannath Puri, the hometown of my master. And this fellow Yamraj, he is thinking that he can apply his rules here. So what Garuda did, the speed of travel is way too much than anyone else can even perceive or conceive. So then Garuda took that bird and immediately flew to Himalaya, placed the bird in the Himalayan cave, one of the caves in the mountain, came back and sat. By the time Yamaraj took darshan, came out. Then Yamaraj was looking for the bird. The bird is not here. So, where is the bird gone? It's not supposed to be here. So he looked towards Garuda. Garuda said, I don't know what you're talking about. You came, you're talking, you are going, you're talking, I don't know. Then Yamaraj said, this bird is not supposed to be here. So Garuda says, so the bird is not here. So what's the anxiety? You didn't want bird to be here, bird is not here, so what is the anxiety? And finally Yamaraj said, he said at this point of time, in next few seconds, bird is about to die in one of the caves in Himalaya. That is the death place of bird. And Garuda is like, I only, couriered her, my little, sister, bird, to Himalaya cave. She died. Then Jagannath comes walking, keep his hand on Garuda. He says, Garuda, you think you are the protector. And Yamaraj, you think you are the annihilator or the destroyer. Both of you should remember one thing, I am only giving you the powers. Without my powers, you cannot do anything. Neither you can protect nor you can destroy. It's me who's doing everything. So where you are supposed to be, you will reach. In whatever way, you will reach. Sometimes people miss the flight. Air India plane crashed in Ahmedabad. One girl missed the flight. She was 10 minutes late. Missed the flight. Saved the life. One person, he had a flight from Bombay to London, Britisher. But the flight was full. So the agent told, we can do one thing, you have to urgently go. Let me book you to London from Ahmedabad. And from Bombay to Ahmedabad, you can easily go. Domestic flight takes 1 hour. See, he died. So you will be there. When the time will come for your death, when the time will come and the place will be decided, you will reach there. Be it North Pole or South Pole. You will get inspired to come there. I'll tell you one more example. It's very important because sometimes faith gets shaken up. One person in Bombay, not a devotee, but pious person. His mother, old mother, her health went very bad. Doctor said your mother will only survive for 6 days, at max 7 days, not more than a week. So mother said, "Beta, take me to Vrindavan. I want to die there." Okay, book the ticket, went to Vrindavan. 1 week passed, the mother is all right. 2 weeks passed, the mother is still all right. Son said, "Mother, I have office." What to do? So mother said, "You go, beta, I'll stay here. Death can come anytime." 1 month, 2 months, 4 months, 6 months passed. She didn't die. She's completely all right. So son said, "What to do?" She said, "You take me back to Bombay. I think I'm all right." She reached Bombay, next day she died. Don't feel sad. Someone trying to trick Krishna, you cannot. You cannot decide that I will leave my body in Vrindavan. You cannot decide whole life I will not do any bhakti. At the end I will go to Vrindavan and die there. It's not going to work. You will reach at the time when the death is assigned, you will reach to the place also. And whatever, it happens. So it's all bhagya. It's very important. That's why we should not do any such activity which will make our bhagya dim or negatively affect. See, I am a brahmachari from how many years? 16th year going on. In last 16 years, I have earned how much money? No income, no tax. But I'm still traveling, still eating prasad. So Krishna is helping me through some devotees, sometimes through non-devotees. Let us help. You will see suddenly someone will come and help you. Suddenly. It happens in everyone's life. Krishna is sending that person. So in all situations, tomorrow we'll discuss that. In all situations, we should only and only and only depend on Krishna. Everyone else will become an instrument. So, Shukracharya told Bali attack. So they all attacked and Indra, he lost. All the demigods they lost. Most of the demigods were killed. So they ran towards Brahma. Please protect us. So Brahma, sometimes Brahma chastises Indra. Why do you do all these things? You offend Brihaspati, now you offended Durvasa. Theek hai, what to do? He is doing some service for Krishna. Krishna also tolerates Indra. Whether he is doing some service, he is managing. So, sometimes, there's a program and someone manages the program, but he does some mischievous things also. So you told him what to do, he is managing the program. He is arranging sound system, putting up, for live, arranging a house, arranging venue, arranging the audience, arranging the speaker. So we tolerate. Indra is doing so much things, so Krishna tolerates. So Brahma said, okay, let me connect. I don't have an answer. Let me connect. Where is he connecting? Where he wants to connect? to Lord Krishna, to Lord Vishnu. So he closed his eyes, went into deep meditation, and he got this message transcribed or transmitted into his heart. Vishnu doesn't show his face very easily. He just transmitted the message. And while in deep meditation, Brahma smiled. This is very important. That's what I was saying. This pastime is a hope-giving pastime. Sometimes we become very hopeless. Imagine Prabhupada's life. He did not give up. That is why one of the 9 qualities of a pure devotee is Asha Baddha. He is always hopeful. That's why Srila Prabhupada used to say, hope against the hope. How much Prabhupada tried for Bhagavatam printing, how much Prabhupada tried for getting the ticket for America, how much Prabhupada tried to get to America and then preach, not able to. He took only 3-month visa. He thought if anything comes, okay, otherwise I'll go back. Out of 3 months, 1 month went in Butler, then another 2 months, nothing much happened. Then Prabhupada said, let me extend. That time there was no such problem. Prabhupada extended visa for more than a year, almost more than 2 years. He used to go to, he told visa officer when he came, he said, so when you intend to go back? I'll go back very soon, maybe 3 months maximum. So after a few months, 6 months maybe, Prabhupada went to his visa office. And he said, I'll spend some more time. Okay. Now can you say that? He came on a 3-month visa. He stayed for more than 2.5 years. I was just, Mataji has 10 years visa, but she has to go back after 6 months. So situation is different. So then finally Prabhupada went to Montreal. Till the time devotee said, we'll get your green card. Prabhupada got green card in 2 months. How many of us struggling for green card from last 10 years? You have a green card? Yeah. Green card will not take us to Vaikuntha, just remember that. I don't know whether America is one of the 28 planets described in 5th canto. Maybe the 29th planet. So then this gives hope. And Brahma smiled and he said, oh dear demigods, don't worry. Vishnu has decided to maintain this universe now. This is not the time of annihilation, this is the time of maintenance. And if he wants to maintain, he will give the powers to those who will help him in maintaining, who will assist him in maintaining. And maintenance happens with goodness. You all demigods will regain your power. Even though you have done mischief, so you will sufficiently suffer. They suffered. For the aparad, they suffered. But then Lord Vishnu's task has to be go on, and Indra and other demigods agree, okay, at least they bow down to him. So whatever problem happens, we come to Krishna. There's a difference between a devotee and a non-devotee, and we want to check how many percentage we are devotees. Whenever problem comes in our life, whenever, who is the first person or what is the first thing we remember? Is it Krishna? Then you are 100% devotee. If sometimes Krishna, sometimes else, something else, then we are still yet to become 100% devotee, pure devotee. So then Brahma says, don't worry. But what to do? Bali has taken over. We are homeless now. So Brahma says, okay, let us go to Lord Vishnu. He has given some hope and he only will give the solution. So then they go to Lord Vishnu, and Lord Vishnu, very intelligently, he says, see, all of you demigods right now, because of the curse of Durvasa, have become powerless. And Bali, because the benedictions from his Guru Maharaj Shukracharya, is powerful. And this happens twice in Bhagavatam. Devasura Sangram. So always remember, if Guru has blessed you, then everything is going in your favor. If Guru is upset with you, do whatever you want. This happens. You can see. You may become the head of the most powerful nation, but people may not like you. That happens because the blessings are not there. The blessings are very important. So then, Lord said that right now, because you're weak, so what you do, you go for a truce, a partnership with demons. And Indra at that time, you understand Hindi little bit. Marta kya nahi karta. What other option Indra has? He has to put aside his false ego. Lord said, you go to Bali, make friendship with him. Tell him, let us churn the ocean of milk together. Nectar will come and then we'll divide. And we both will become powerful. And then Lord Vishnu gives one beautiful example. Once, the basket was inverted. You see, in India you get this cane basket. So it was inverted. And inside the basket there was a mouse and snake. Now that snake was not restless. That snake was mature. Generally, restless snake will immediately eat the mouse, but he was mature. If I eat the mouse, how will I go out? So, snake thought, let me make friendship with the mouse. And he said, mouse, today onwards we are friends. And mouse also what to do? He's the enemy. Enemy is telling we are friends, okay. So, because you have powerful teeth, you cut the cane basket and you go out, I also go out, and then we live happily forever, forever, forever. That's how every girl and boy think. Huh? Forever is only for few weeks. For the definition has changed in Kali Yuga. Forever means only few weeks. Then everyday struggle. So, Lord Vishnu gave this example. And then when mouse, he with his teeth, sharp teeth, he made the hole so that the snake can go. Then snake ate the mouse and left the place. Mouse has to pay alimony, his entire body. This is what is happening in India right now. I don't know about here. Here not much alimony problem is there, because no marriage here. One step advanced. India also is now catching up. No marriage. People are living like animals, live in culture. Yet they are not happy. So then, amazing. Lord Vishnu is telling, cheat. What to do? You have to trick. They are demons. They don't understand any other language, and you need them because you cannot alone churn the milk ocean. So Indra goes with demigods to Bali Maharaj, and Bali immediately he accepts the proposal. Okay, let's go ahead. So in 8th canto, two times in this same canto, now Durvasa cursed Indra. Indra was kicked out by Bali. Again Bali will be kicked out. He'll almost die. Shukracharya will revive him using Sanjeevani, Sanjeevani Vidya. And again he will do yajna, and again Indra will offend Brihaspati. Again Bali will charge, he'll kick out Indra, and then Vaman Dev appears. Both the times, both same pastime. Indra is like, both the time he is offending Guru. And then Bali charges. Both in 8th canto. So then they agree. And Lord Vishnu told Indra that you need to, go to milk ocean, add some herbs in the ocean, some seeds and some herbs. The name is not given. We have to research. And Prabhupada writes in the purport, if you add herbs and certain herbs and seeds to the milk, it becomes nectar. It produces nectar. If I will find out, I will tell all the mothers, you can make your children, drink that 1 glass of milk with herbs, or make ice cream. Nowadays, boys, small boys and girls, kids, they don't eat milk, so you can make ice cream and it will be nectar. So they agreed, okay, now what to do? So Vishnu only set up everything. He said, Vasuki, the longest snake, serpent, he'll become the rope. And Mandara mountain, the tallest mountain, made up of gold. The entire mountain is made up of gold. In Jambu Dweep, this is one part of Jambu Dweep. Jambu Dweep is very big. And you know why it is called Jambu Dweep? You understand what is the meaning of Jambu? Yeah, Jambu fruit, Jamun. What do you call Jamun? Yeah. So that is why it is called Jambu Dweep. There are many trees. And you know what is the size of one fruit? Almost like big as this hall. And when it gets ripened, it just touches the ground. When it touches the ground, it's completely broken into pieces. And from inside comes juice. And that juice flows to the river. And when that juice of jamun touches the river, it turns into gold. And all the demigoddesses come to Jambudeep to take gold. And then they go to jeweler to make jewelry. So try and Google if you get Jambudeep. You get a lot of gold. So then they added, Vasuki was invited, but Vasuki cannot come like this. So first of all the demigods and demons, now see the obstacles. Plan is ready. Indra is completely thrashed. Vishnu is hope. And Indra agrees. Indra has complete faith in Vishnu. Now see how the plans will be. So many hurdles will come. So both demigods and demons, they try to lift the mountain. And somehow they get success. Mandara Parvat, huge, tall mountain. They lift, they bring it near the ocean. They're supposed to put in the ocean, but they bring near the ocean. They are not even reached on the shore. And they become so tired. And the mountain, some of the demigods and demons are like crushed to powder. Chutney ban gaya unka. Chutney you understand. No? Some things in India, whether you are in north or south, you understand chutney. Both eat chutney. Ingredients may be different. So, Lord Vishnu came. He said, these foolish fellows, what they can do without me. So Vishnu came and he lifted the Mandara Parvat with one hand, left hand. And he placed that Mandara Parvat on the body of Garuda. You imagine demigods and demons are not able to lift. You see Garuda's power. And then Lord sits on Garuda. And then he just glances on the demons and demigods. So all those who were killed, they revived. And all those who were injured, their injuries went. There was not even a single bruise on their body, and their energy, their no sweat, full of energy and vigor again. Huh? So, Prabhupada writes very interesting purport. Prabhupada says someone may say, oh, it's an accident. But this was not an accident. It was Lord Vishnu's plan to prove his supremacy. That without me you cannot do anything. So anything in this world, so-called accidents, plane crash and ships sinking and car crashes, nothing is accident. It's all karma. It is finally controlled by Lord Vishnu. So then they go and Lord keeps the mountain in the ocean. Now how to churn? We need a rope. And rope is Vasuki. So Lord Vishnu told Garuda, oh Garudji Maharaj, go home, take rest. Till the time you are there, Vasuki is not going to come. He is afraid of you. Garuda and snakes are enemies. He is afraid of you. You have to go home. So go home, relax, don't worry, I am not traveling anywhere right now. Park the vehicle. How many of you have been to Srirangam? Srirangam, South India, Trichy. So you see the Garuda, he's sitting there. Everywhere else Garuda is standing, but Garuda is sitting in Srirangam. Only one temple of Garuda where he is sitting. So why is he sitting? Because Lord is sleeping, na? By the time Lord wakes up, he will be up. अबे भगवान सोए तो क्या करेगा? He is resting आराम से. You know Garuda, the size of Garuda is so huge. He wears a dhoti of 45 meters. 13 dhotis of mine will fit in that. So that is the size of Garuda. In Vrindavan, in Chatikara, how many of you have been to Vrindavan? Chatikara, there is a very beautiful temple of Garuda Govinda. Have you been there? So Krishna is playing with the coward boys and he somehow wants to have fun. So he invokes Garuda. Garuda, Garuda, and Garuda comes. And Krishna is on his shoulder. That's Garuda Govinda. In Rishikesh also there is Garuda temple. From Rishikesh you go to Nīlakaṇṭha Mahadev. Today only we will discuss about Nīlakaṇṭha Mahadev. The pastime of Rishikesh is connected to Lord Shiva. So then, Vasuki came. Now, Vasuki is so big, how will they coil it over the mountain? So Lord Vishnu is helping them. You see, entire activity of this Samudra Manthana Lila is actually Vishnu doing. Krishna is showing to the world that I am the doer. And one very beautiful learning which will come, which will third day, and I will keep it as a surprise. Very interesting for devotees, for sadhakas rather. We are all sadhakas, practicing devotees. We have not yet become devotees. So very interesting and important. So Lord is doing everything. So Lord only coiled, and he told already Indra when before, whatever I say, follow it. Don't get disturbed by what demons are doing. Don't get disturbed by what demons are saying. We have tendency to get disturbed. The problem is we are not demigods, we are not demons. We are amalgamation of both. Mixture of both. So different rasas we show. So my Guru Maharaj used to say, if someone is behaving like that, don't get disturbed. Let him speak. Let him do whatever he wants. We have to have faith on Krishna. Ultimately, Krishna will give you why you are worried. So many times, because in management, so many times, I would discuss with Maharaj and my spiritual master will say, don't worry. Just have faith on Krishna. What you're supposed to get, you're supposed to get. What you're not supposed to get, you're not supposed to get. It's not affecting your chanting. Sometimes devotees think that if I get material benefit, I'll chant in a better way. One devotee, he used to chant 16 rounds. Then he left. I said, why don't you start 16 rounds? Then you can actually take initiation. He said, no. First, I'll get initiated, then only I'll chant 16 rounds. I said, are you niece of Lord Vishnu? भगवान का भांजा है क्या? First you want initiation, then I'll chant 16 rounds. So it didn't work. Somehow he chanted 16 rounds for 1 month. He got initiation. Again he left chanting. I told him, you said after the initiation we'll chant. He said, I chanted before. So sometimes put devotees, and devotees think, if I will get rich, then I'll peacefully chant. But Srimad Bhagavatam says, with money comes 15 problems in life. In the 11th canto. You get 15 problems when money comes. So you have small money, 15 problems, all small. You have big money, all 15 problems will also become big. You have bigger money, all the problems will become bigger. They are bound to come, that is there. Krishna says, if you earn money, these 15 things will come behind. They are a part of package. So, thinking that, when material situations will improve, then I'll become a nice devotee is living in childhood. You have seen Alice in Wonderland. Everything in dream, hallucination, Alice in Wonderland. So there is nothing called Wonderland exists in this material world. There is only one Wonderland, which is Vaikuntha. So then Lord is only coiling, and Lord gave the tail to demons, and he gave the mouth of the snake to demigods. So demons thought, are we inferior? Why are we getting the tail of the snake? Do you think we are inferior? Or Lord Vishnu? At least they accepted Vishnu. Is this not wrong? Is this justice? You are Dharmaraj. Please do some justice. So he said, okay, I'll turn it around, and gave the tail to demigods and mouth to demons. And demigods were told, whatever demons say, just keep quiet. Just tolerate. Let the nectar come. And I'll make sure you get the nectar. That is where Mohini Murti comes into picture. And then he says that, and also Lord Vishnu warns demigods, many attractive things will come. Beautiful women will come. Apsaras came. Lakshmi ji came. Many good things will come. Poison will also come. Don't get disturbed, don't get attracted. Dukkheshu anuvidnahamana sukheshu vigadayasura. Don't be unhappy when circumstances are unfavorable. Don't be happy when circumstances are favorable. Just material things, they just keep changing like weather. And in this country, weather, there is no rainy season ahead. It's just anytime it wants to rain, it rains. So weather keeps changing. That is how material things will change. So then, okay, now churning start. And with all the vigor and force and enthusiasm, they are churning. But what to do? This big mountain, it's standing midway in the ocean. There's nothing between, nothing below. So how fast you churn, mountain just sank. And demigods and demons, they were all both. Oh, see the hurdles coming. What to do? Oh dear Lord, please do something. And Lord Ajita takes the incarnation of tortoise. Kurma avatar. 800,000 miles long. From America to India, from New York to Bombay, it is 10,000 miles. 800,000 miles. It will cross the Earth planet. That is the size of Kurma. And then the mountain, because Kurma came flowing, not flowing, swimming, the mountain came up. And demigods and demons, they're very happy, they became very enthusiastic. If you see, Lord Shiva was not there, Lord Brahma was not there. Lord Vishnu is very peaceful. And these demigods and demons, anything not going as per their plan, oh, and anything going as per plan, wow. How many of you want such a life? But unfortunately, we are all living such life. Any problem, we become unhappy. Difficult. Easier said than done. It's for me also. It's very difficult. We are all practicing sadhakas. So then finally, so again they start with vigor. Now they're churning so vigorously. So Vasuki is like tired. And snake, what snake has inside the body? Poison. So when it's tired, poison is fuming out from the mouth. And who's holding the mouth now? Demons. They all burn to ashes. Multiple heads and all emanating fire. Even demigods on the other side, they become black because of the, black smoke. So imagine demons. Demons all died. Again, Lord Vishnu thought, now I have to do something. So Lord Vishnu enters as mode of goodness into demigods, as mode of passion into demons, and as mode of ignorance into Vasuki. Vasuki has to sleep, otherwise he'll die. He has to go in ignorance. What happens when people consume too much intoxication? They become unconscious. That's Krishna's mercy. Otherwise they'll die on the same day. At one point of time they have to become unconscious and okay, they'll be alive. Maybe they wake up after 7 days, but they'll wake up. It happens. People who take drugs and all that, they sleep. They don't know 2-3 days. One person, he told me that, Prabhuji, once I slept. I woke up after 5 days. And I asked my mother, what is the day today? 5 days sleeping? Krishna made him devotee, became devotee. He used to consume so much drugs. Once he was doing something within his nose and he just pulled out something. And the nerve came out. This long nerve. That's how these zombies are. Prabhupada is so merciful, these hippies, they became happy. So then Lord Vishnu entered. The demigods have to have this peaceful demeanor and continue the work as a duty. Demons, they don't understand the duty. They want bhoga. So they need passion to work. And Vasuki, the poor soul, he has to become the rope and continuously get scratched against Mandara Parvat. So he is made to sleep, ignorance. And Kurma, Lord Kurma, you know what he is feeling? He is feeling very nice, sleeping. Someone is scratching my back. I don't know how many of you are doing, these days nobody does, but earlier in our grandfather time, evening 9 o'clock night come, our grandfather, from the maternal grandfather and my maternal uncles, they will give me, we will all bacha parties go in the summer. So they'll remove their shirt, they'll give us a comb, scratch the back. So then when I said, who enjoys? But it's very happy. You do it, you will feel very happy. Very nice you feel. Then Lord, everything has to come from Lord. Prabhupada once said, whatever sports you are playing, Krishna has done that all. He's played everything. Be it hand football or leg football. Krishna used to play football with amlaki fruit. Krishna played cricket also. Rupa Goswami writes in Nectar of Devotion, Krishna is telling Nanda Baba, my bat, where is my new bat? So Krishna played cricket, Krishna played football. That does not mean we will play. We can play, but in the spiritual world, not here. Here only chanting. So Lord Kurma is sleeping. But still they are not able to, go fast. So Lord Vishnu, he took form of Ajita with 1,000 hands. And he's sitting on the top of the mountain. And with both his hands, with all 500 this side, 500 there, he is like churning. So he did the main churning. So this is an amazing pastime where it shows that everything Krishna is doing. And we think we are doers. There is foolishness that these demigods and demons are thinking that we are churning. But when Vishnu is churning with all his 1,000 hands, I'll be a fool if I'm thinking I'm speaking. Because if Lord Vishnu wants, in 1 second he can choke my throat. He can destroy my vocal cords. No voice. In 1 minute he can destroy my nervous system and paralysis. Nadu? That is why a disciple should always think whatever kirtan I am doing, preaching or kirtan, my Guru is doing. He is merciful enough to utilize my body in Krishna's service. So Prabhupada was asked in America. Prabhupada said, I have 100 temples and I need to take care of them. All the services I have to do. The one devotee asked Prabhupada, but you are present at one temple. How do you manage other things? How you are not doing all the things? Prabhupada said, I am doing, but using your body. So it is mercy of Prabhupada that he used the body of devotees. The mercy of our spiritual master, he is using our body. Otherwise, what is the use of body? The family members who love us so much, they'll be the first one to burn this body. If you die before noon, or they'll tell you, burn before evening, before sunset. And if you die at night, first thing, sunrise, burn the body. Do the rituals. But only Guru and Krishna, they love, they engage this body. Agasur's body was engaged in service by Lord Krishna even after the death, even after its death. Agasur's body was completely dried out. 4 miles one body, 4 miles second part of the body. And Gopas used to play Luka Chupi, hide and seek. No Vaishnava Acharya got this opportunity. So Krishna used his body. So then finally when they churning, it's at full speed. What happens? Suddenly there's so much agitation that the Sukadeva Goswami says alligators and fishes, big fishes like whales, like Timingal. Timingal, the size Prabhupada says Timingal can swallow blue whale like a candy. That is Timingal. All are agitated because the ocean is so much agitated, and finally a fume starts coming out. Hot fumes burning, and then gradually the poison comes. It's called Halahala. The most deadliest of the poison. In modern language we can say maybe potassium cyanide. But potassium cyanide is not so dangerous. What is the taste of potassium cyanide? Prabhupada said nobody can tell what is the taste of potassium cyanide. But at least potassium cyanide, if you keep in the glass, nobody will die like this. But this Halahala is like millions and billions times stronger. Just fumes itself is destroying the universe. And all the demigods, demons just start running. They come to Lord Vishnu, what to do? And Lord Vishnu says, just run. run behind me. And they all run and go to Lord Shiva. And Lord Vishnu told Indra before only, when the poison will come, don't get agitated. But it's difficult. Huh? What's your name? No, what's your name? Is Halal. Ayyo. No, what's your name? I am. Okay, what is your name?
My name is Rishita.
Rishita. So, you are studying? Okay. If I tell Rishita, whenever exam comes, don't worry. Just chant Hare Krishna and perform your duty. Whatever will happen, happen. And you will say, yeah, feels good to hear that. But when exam comes, all the teachings are wiped out. It happens with everyone. You or me, happens with everyone. So Indra also forgot. Hare Vishnu told me poison will come, but don't get agitated. He started running. That is how it is. So, someone may ask a question. If Lord Vishnu is there, with who he can solve the problem, why is he running? So some people think, oh, Vishnu, Shiva is Shiva. Sometimes they put portraits of Shiva, you see, bodybuilder. As if Shiva is like, what do you call those who advertisement? They do advertisement, actors and actresses and models. As if Shiva is model of some gym and drugs. They'll put him like, no, read Bhagavatam, 4th canto. Brahma is approaching after the Daksha Yajna. When Sati is burnt, Brahma is approaching with the demigods to pacify Lord Shiva. And description of given, Lord Shiva is whitish in color, not bluish. Whitish in color, and his body is Sukumara, like Krishna. Sukumar, very soft, tender body. You know how soft is Krishna's body? You do sometime gardening. You have you have gardens. You see any flower petal, take rose petal, new rose petal. And sometimes the rose petal, the soft, the very small rose petal, very soft and tender. You take that, very soft. You keep on Krishna's hand. Krishna's hand will become blue and black, as if you have put mountain on his. That is how Sukumar Krishna is. And same Sukumar Krishna is thunderbolt to Kaliya. So that is why for Krishna it is said, Kusumat ati komalam, kathorat api vajram. You are kathora, like vajra, and you are komal, soft like flower. And same with devotees. So then Lord Vishnu is not doing because he wants to give credit to Shiva. He wants to give credit to Shiva. So they all run, and all demigods, including Brahma, praying to Lord Shiva. And Lord Shiva is sitting in Kailash with Parvati, being worshipped by thousands of sages and rishis. He is not ordinary. And he is sitting. So then demigods, they pray. A lot of prayers are there. We will not go into that. Then finally Lord Shiva, he hears the prayers. The world is in danger. In very beautiful verse he speaks. I'll just read the translation, what he tells to Mother Parvati. He says, my dear Bhavani. Who's Bhavani? Yeah. My dear Bhavani, just see how all these living entities have been placed in danger because of the poison produced from the churning of the ocean milk. See, this is a Swabhava Vaishnava. Lord Shiva is Vaishnava. He could have chastised, You foolish demigods and demons. Why are you doing all this nonsense? The Lord Vishnu told. No, because you wanted nectar. What can he do? You cry in front of him for material benefit. But Shiva is merciful. Vaishnavas, sometimes you have seen in life of Prabhupada, even sometimes devotees will do wrong. He'll be merciful. He knows that devotees have done wrong, and he'll be merciful. That is Vaishnava. Extremely compassionate. It is my duty to give protection and safety to all living entities struggling for existence. Certainly, it is the duty of Master to protect suffering dependents. People in general, being bewildered by the illusory energy of the Supreme Person of Godhead, are always engaged in animosity toward one another. But devotees, even at the risk of their own lives, try to save them. This and one more verse will come. Very interesting, very important. Foolish people are struggling to even exist in this material world. And devotees, even they risk their lives, like Prabhupada did, to protect these people. All of you are devotees, follower of Prabhupada. Even if people will say no, try to request them, plead them to come for program. Chant Hare Krishna, read Bhagavatam, read Bhagavad Gita. There's an amazing week. There's a week when Shukadeva Goswami spoke Bhagavatam. Next day of Radha Ashtami he spoke and concluded on the day of Bhadra Purnima. The month of Bhadra is going on. Janmashtami, Radha Ashtami. Started with Balram Purnima. So then we should be merciful towards devotees, towards people in general. And then he says, my dear gentle wife Bhavani, when one performs benevolent activities for others, the Supreme Person of Godhead Hari is very pleased. Even if someone may say, Prabhuji, this fellow is such a rascal. How can we be merciful to him? He may be a rascal, but you still be merciful on him because Lord Hari will be pleased with your activity. We want to please Hari. Samsiddher Haritoshanam. Whatever we do for the satisfaction of Lord Vishnu. And when Lord is pleased, I am also pleased, along with all the living entities. Yasmin Tishte Jagat Toshta. When Lord Krishna is pleased, everyone is pleased. Therefore, let me drink this poison for all living entities may thus become happy because of me. And then he drinks. Now, very interesting verse comes. After he drank it. So I will just read that verse. Tapyante lokatapena sadhavo prayaso janaha paramaradhanam tadhi purushasya khilatmanaha. It is said that great personalities almost always accept voluntary suffering because of the suffering of people in general. This is considered the highest method of worshipping the Supreme Person of Godhead who is present in everyone's heart. Amazing. And see Prabhupada's life. Prabhupada took voluntary suffering. He was happy in Vrindavan. He took voluntary suffering. So much so that so many times his life was 2 heart attacks. Then 3rd heart attack. Then David. Then again some issues happened, some controversy happened. His life. In 1976, Prabhupada was in Gujarat. 300 people, they attacked Mayapur temple. They wanted to kill Prabhupada. Prabhupada said, they came to take this old man, but were disappointed because I was not there. And that only His Holiness Bhakti Raghav Maharaj lost his leg. I heard His Holiness Bhanu Maharaj, he is a taekwondo master. And he kicked, he can kick person with his leg on his head. He'll fly and kick. So all those devotees have gone. Devotees staying in Vrindavan, Mayapur, Bombay. So much of risk to their life. And few of them lost their body, lost their lives also. How much pleased Krishna will be with them. Will they not go back to Godhead? They will definitely go back to Godhead. One who will risk his life. Risking life will come little later. At least we should start somewhere to preach. So then Shiva, he transforms all the ocean which has expanded all over the universe into a palmful, and he drinks it. And you have seen this famous picture. He's drinking it. And some droplets of poison came to the ground, and snakes and spiders and scorpion. And Prabhupada writes, mosquitoes, they all drank it. And that's why they are poisonous. They have halahala. So Shiva drank. Now that poison is so dangerous, if Shiva drinks, he may also die. Even though in nectar of instruction, nectar of devotion, 55 qualities. Brahma has 50 qualities, Shiva has 55, Lord Vishnu has 60, and Lord Krishna has 64. So the 55 qualities, the extra 5 qualities which Shiva has, which obviously Vishnu and Krishna have, in one of the qualities eternal. Lord Shiva's body is eternal. No changes. His body is Satchidananda. Not like us, not like Brahma. Brahma's body changed. But Shiva doesn't even change body. He's Satchidananda. But still, the poison was so harmful, so poisonous, the substance, if he drinks, he will die. So he cannot drink. And if he does not drink, the universe will die. So then what he did? He drank. But then if the poison will go inside, he'll die. So what he did? Huh? Pull it in the throat. So he held that poison in the throat. And because of whitish complexion, I told you, Shiva has whitish complexion. And it became like a kantimana, the blue entire throat. And he's looking so beautiful. And he got the name as Nīlakaṇṭha Mahadev. But one thing did you see? Before he drinks the poison, he's talking to Bhavani, his wife. And then Bhavani gives the permission. That is how husband and wife should be. They should consult with each other. There's no problem. But Shiva is consulting with Bhavani. He's not saying, okay, I'll drink. So if you are a husband, you have accepted your wife, you consult some important decision, and wife will consult the husband. Yes? It happens? Yeah. Every night before you sleep, what will you have for tomorrow's breakfast and lunch? Every household I am hearing the same question. Be it India, be it US. Same question. And wife knows husband does not know the answer. And husband knows even if I know the answer, I will not give it. Because even if I give it, nothing is going to change. Things have already been planned. Just to make me happy. In Vedic culture, it is said, it is a duty of wife. Shall I tell you? I don't know whether men will be happy or not, but that is the trick. In Vedic culture, it is mentioned that the duty of wife to make the husband feel he is the man in the house. Is it feels? Krishna gave to whom to control the material creation? Unlimited material universes. Who controls for Krishna? Who takes care, who manages? But Krishna did not give to Durga. He gave to Shiva. He gives to Shiva. You take care. You and your wife take care. And Shiva tells, my dear Durga, why don't you take care? I'll chant. This is your home. So home should be taken care by homemaker. And husband should engage himself in bhajan and preaching. That's what Lord Shiva does. It's the duty of husband to preach and do his bhajan. And 50% of the benefit will automatically go to the wife if the wife is surrendered. Sometimes devotee think it will just automatically go. No, you have to be recipient, na? So then the blessings will come. Like we serve Guru, then he will bless us, then the blessings will flow. That does not mean that Mataji should not chant their 16 rounds, prescribed rounds. I'll chant only 8 rounds because Prabhu is chanting 16 rounds. So 8 comes to me. I'll chant 8 rounds. So he is asking Bhavani. Bhavani gives. Bhavani. Mother Bhavani also knows, na, they are my children. Okay. And she knows he has the capacity, what he can do. Now it's not given in Bhagavatam, but somewhere else is mentioned that after he drank, his throat was burning. And Mother Durga has to arrange something for him to drink. Then he becomes peaceful. And he goes to the cool atmosphere of Rishikesh. So if you go to Rishikesh, from Rishikesh you go to like 42 kilometers. Or 42 kilometers. I went through two-wheeler. Mountains you can see. That is Nīlakaṇṭha Mahadev. That is the pastime. He's sitting there just to cool his throat. And Mother Durga is preparing something to give him. So there is a burning for him also. So that is why it is said he takes voluntary suffering. So while preaching, if you want to preach, if you want to please Lord Krishna, you preach because that is what Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita. One who preaches the message of Bhagavad Gita, he is very dear to me. There is no servant who is more dear to me than he. So if you want to please Krishna, preach. Now be it Prabhuji, be it Mataji, be it Bachajis, preach. And you have to take some suffering. Accept it. Accept those suffering as your own karma of past life, which is getting over, so then you can become free and go back to Godhead. How much anxiety and stress we take for job, if we take that for Krishna, even one day a week, we'll advance so quickly. Please take some anxiety for Krishna. And Krishna's anxiety is what? Mahaprabhu told who? Haridas Thakur. My dear Haridas, how will these Malechas and Yavanas will get purified? They don't even chant the holy names. And Haridas says, my dear Lord, please don't worry. Don't take any stress or anxiety. When these Yavanas will chant Haram, Haram, they'll get delivered. And Malechas means Western world people. I saw this. There's a car named Ram. So they'll chant Ram. Even if they say Ram, Lord will accept. Chinese, not all the Chinese, but some part in China, they cannot chant R. R is La for them. In Braj also Ra is La. But they know how to speak Ra. And they also La. See, so that is why black is Kala. So in Brajvasis they'll say Kara. Ra, la gets mixed. But in some point of China, they cannot speak Ra. And Hare and Krishna and Ram, everyone has Ra. So they chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Lama, Lama, Lama. Do you think Lord will not accept? Srila Rupa Goswami writes in Nectar of Devotion that if someone has a name, Rakesh Majumdar, and if I say Rakesh Majumdar, Lord will hear, oh, he said Ram. Because as per Sanskrit, the first word Rakesh is Ra, Majumdar is Ma. Lord will accept you as you chanted Ram. It's so easy to preach. That's why Prabhupada went to Chicago. What's the name of the airport of Chicago? O'Hare. It's the name of Chicago. But Prabhupada said, Oh Hare. One devotee was chanting Om. Prabhupada times. He would chant Om. Prabhupada said, chant Om Krishna, Om Krishna, Om Krishna. Add Krishna. Prabhupada's master. And that devotee became His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj. See, Prabhupada told him in Canada, you chant Om Krishna, add Krishna. Somehow you have to come up with ideas. Our Jayanand Prabhu, he used to reach people like this. So you have to come up with ideas, you have to tax your brains, as Prabhupada says. Today you may not have to risk your life, at least in America, for preaching. You are not in the Middle East. But then take some effort, put some anxiety, find out some ways and means. As we are putting an anxiety and stress and thinking a lot of different ideas, how to get promotion in job, how to secure the job, how to get green card. So you do it. They're required. Material sustenance is required. But at least start with once a week. That this week, 1 day in a week, I will just take anxiety for Krishna. No other work. For every shopping you do on other day, and this one day, husband, wife, children, everyone should just think how to preach and they should go out and preach. Take some books and go out. Someone will say, who will buy books? Or who will hear? Prabhupada also said same thing. No? When Prabhupada reached Boston, he saw the hippies. Now Boston in 1965 and 2025, 70 years, 60 years, very different now. But what did Prabhupada do? He prayed. He prayed to Lord that, my dear Lord, who will listen this message? You have brought me here, but who will be the audience? Who is ready to hear this? This place is full of Rajagun. But my dear Lord, I know you have the plan. If you have brought me here, there's some plan. If you take effort, then Paramatma seated in heart of... Are you convinced that Paramatma is seated in everyone's heart? Be it white or black or brown, Paramatma is seated in everyone's heart. So Paramatma will inspire them to accept your proposal to chant Hare Krishna, if we do. Don't think that he has to chant, Hare Prabhuji, he'll never accept. We are not dealing with him. We are dealing with Paramatma. And Paramatma is seated in his heart. So we pray to Krishna, Krishna will empower us, and then we'll be able to preach. And every one of you have experience of preaching. And sometimes you preach and devotee comes. Sometimes the fruit is very ripened. You just touch it, comes in the hand. Sometimes you need to have more patience. The fruit will ripen. Don't break it from the tree. Let it get ripened. But don't take the risk of your life. That's not needed also right now. But at least take anxiety to preach. Take anxiety to preach. I saw the picture of His Holiness Bhakti Tirth Maharaj, spiritual master of Bhakti Tirth Damodar Maharaj. I'll tell one pastime and we'll stop here. He was in Russia. You would have heard this pastime. He was in Russia and he was preaching. And KGB men found out he was a Hare Krishna person. So they ran behind him. And Maharaj is running for his life. They're running. KGB people are running with their guns. And Maharaj is running. And after a quite amount of distance he ran, he just saw one university, entered there, so much anxiety to save your life. He ran. He went in the university, ran, he looked for the classrooms, he reached the classroom, he saw the professor's name. Luckily, maybe there was a culture that professor's name is written, what class. He read and immediately get inside. And KGB man left. And he told the professor so and so. He took the name. You have given me appointment. You're supposed to meet me. And professor is thinking, did I give you appointment? Yeah. Okay. And what was the matter we're supposed to discuss? Books. Bhakti Vedanta books. He convinced the professor, he's saving his life, he convinced the professor, got standing order because there were no books, got standing order for entire set, got the advance money. These are devotees who will go back to Godhead. And Maharaj left in Gita Nagari. The devotees told him, why don't you go to Vrindavan, Mayapur, Jagannath Puri, all Vaishnavas go there. He said, Prabhupada said all my temples are Vaikuntha and I want to prove this point. So I'll leave from here. See, people are running behind him with guns and KGB, shoot at sight order were there. But Paramatma protects. So we are not in a situation. At least we should preach. That is why this topic is known as ocean of poison. This world is like ocean of poison. So you have come out. Try to bring few more jivas out and take them also along with you back to Godhead. Krishna will be very happy. Krishna is like that mother or father who are searching for their kids. So please take this process seriously and preach. Hare Krishna. We will continue tomorrow. The poison has come. Poison is now settled. Tomorrow 13 more jewels will come out and nectar will come out. That we'll discuss tomorrow. I don't know which location. Some place we are going. You might be knowing. Fort Mill. Achha. So Fort Mill is where your house is, Prabhu?
Yes,
Huh? That's Fort Mill. Yeah. So then we'll discuss more tomorrow. Hare Krishna. Any questions? Any questions? Yes, Prabhu. Anxiety in preaching. See, anxiety, first of all, you have to think how to preach, where to preach, whom to preach. People are out there on Sunday, outside malls. So you take the books and you stop them, talk to them. Huh? So when you are at home, you are in anxiety. Quickly I need to chant my rounds, do my morning program, take my breakfast, take my books and go. That's anxiety. Like you have anxiety every day to go to office, anxiety to go out. So many malls. People are parking their vehicle. You just say, you know well, you know better than me. At least people are polite. Can I talk to you 2 minutes? Yes. Take anxiety. One person will reject, second person will reject, third person will reject. Maybe it's possible that entire Sunday you only distribute one small book, everyone else will reject. Next week I will come up with a better idea. So whole week you are actually thinking how to preach. What will happen? You'll think about preaching. That means you'll think about Krishna. Then you'll pray to Krishna and Prabhupada. Then you will be in a very prayerful, intense prayerful mood while chanting. So ultimately what is happening? Whether preaching takes place or not, the preacher is becoming a better devotee. That's a trick. And when you become better devotee, by your influence, the others will become devotee. So preaching also comes. So preacher and preaching both enhances. 44 years Prabhupada waited. He was just thinking how to preach, how to preach, how to preach. 44 years. 1922, 1966. But he preached. That kind of anxiety you have to take. Can you be a little louder than?
Yeah, sure. Sometimes a question of dilemma comes wherein whether the topic or if I am capable or if I am the right person to bring the topic, or if the audience we are talking to on this topic is the right thing or not. How do we? Because if someone is doing it for the first time or just trying to take the baby steps in this area, how do we know or how should we? Because we want at no least we want to doubt.
What's your name?
My name is Raghu.
Raghu.
Yeah.
So, you spoke about baby steps. You married?
Yes.
You have kids?
Yes.
How many kids you have?
One daughter.
How old is he or she?
4.5.
Girl or boy?
Girl.
Girl. So when this girl was 6 months old, what was she doing?
In the lap of her mom and dad.
Yes. And when she was 10 months old?
She was playing, crawling.
6 months old child starts moving the legs and hands. They'll not keep quiet. Let their baby steps. 3 months, till 3 months they will not move. After 4th month they'll start moving. Try to turn around. You make them sleep, they'll turn around. That is the baby step. That's why it's called baby step, because the babies take those steps. Who told your daughter that she has to turn around? Did you tell? Did your wife tell? Who told your daughter, move your hands and legs? Sometimes you cover her with blanket and she'll just move it and throw it away. Did you tell her? How did she know?
Natural instincts.
What is natural instinct? It's Paramatma. So that is baby step. Baby step means directly in touch with Paramatma. That is why till the age of 3, the child does not get any karma. If a child is like 2 years old and child does some heinous act, no karma. Law of karma does not affect on him. So baby steps means you just start. How many times your girl was unsuccessful in sitting up? How many times she was unsuccessful in standing up? How many times she was unsuccessful in walking, in cycling, in speaking, in crawling? So many attempts. Did she leave? Did she any time become unenthusiastic? She kept on trying. And what was her inspiration?
Around the nature, people around.
Yeah. My mother is walking, my father is walking, my mother is speaking, my father is speaking. Why am I not walking and speaking? I will not give up. When you say baby step, actually if we learn from babies, we can learn a lot. We can learn a lot. They don't get affected. They'll not lose. You see this kid who went, Brihan, and I'm staying in his house. Why I said his house? I asked one person, one boy in fifth. He was 5 years old in Bombay. So who all stay in your house? I stay. My mummy stays and my papa stays. So that's why his house. So I'm staying in his house. This fellow forcibly, he was behind me to play with me. He was so determined. I have to keep Bhagavatam aside and play with him. Then he brought his ice cream, which his mother prepared for him. And no, you have to take one. I have 4, you have to take one. I have to eat. He was so determined. You see how babies are determined. Imagine what happened to our determination. We are like 40 years. A 4-year-old boy is so determined. A 40-year-old man is not determined. Because they have faith. The faith is very strong. And our faith has become weak. So faith on Krishna, take babies. Just go out. There is no way that, seminars and all that, okay, you can attend seminars. The best thing is you just go out. I heard in West, babies swim. Parents put their 6 months old baby in the swimming pool. I'm 42. I don't know swimming. I don't think I'll learn now. I'll be able to learn. I saw some videos, babies are swimming. 2-year-old boy runs and just jumps in the swimming pool. He swims. So when we talk about baby step, we should learn from babies. So just go out. I was very introvert person. I was damn scared of talking to any person before I came to ISKCON. One of my teacher, she said, I've arranged an interviewer for all of you to practice. So interviewer was sitting and I was sitting. It was a mock interview. And I was sweating in the AC office, sweating. He said, why are you sweating? You talk normally very well, but what happens to interview? That was I was. So then what to do? How to get over this, not only anxiety, I'm scared of, fear of stage, fear of talking to people. So then you know what I did? I became teacher. I became teacher of mathematics. I have not done mathematics after 10th. And in 10th I got 44 out of 100 in mathematics. I became the teacher of mathematics for 2 reasons. So my mathematics will improve and my stage fear will go away. But the fear is still there. So one of my colleagues told me, mathematics teacher for the student means God. They are all fearful of mathematics. So am I. And that is where gave me the impetus. If you don't know swimming, jump in the pool. And somehow by Prabhupada's mercy, doesn't look like I was any point of time in my life I was introvert. Just go ahead. Once, twice, thrice you will fail. You have a wonderful example of Abraham Lincoln in this country. How many times he failed? Nervous breakdowns and so many. 62. At the age of 62, I think he became president. Success. All life he suffered. So, we will be rejected. We will be rejected. And we have examples. Android went to Nokia. Nokia rejected Android. Where is Nokia? Where is Android? Bill Gates rejected, thrown out. Einstein. So rejection cannot defeat you if you are, and that's what demigods are not defeated. They kept on trying. The mountain went sinking. The snake is, giving up poison from the mouth. Halahala came, but they did not give up. So never give up. Keep trying, keep trying. Maybe a few weeks you will get. See, until unless you try, the discussion will not proceed further. Just try it. If you need any help, you can take my number and we can discuss about this. He had that question. He was raising the hand. Yeah.
Yeah, Prabhuji, I was having a curious question. You mentioned the wife gets 50% of what the husband will do. So what are the qualifications or prerequisites for a wife to get that? How?
Why should we surrender to husband?
My wife is not here, but I will clear this.
That's why you're speaking. You think others don't have such questions?
They are afraid to ask.
Are you not afraid? That is why. That is the reason. Your wife is not here. Maybe she is watching online. Be careful. Don't worry. If she surrenders, she gets 50%, but you are not the loser. You're not the husband is not the loser. Not that Krishna will take 50% and then husband is loser. No. That is dharma patni, na? So as per dharma, she gets better half, gets half.
The vice versa doesn't work too.
No. Why you are asking such questions? You should be happy that you are getting 1.5, 150. You are working for 100, you are getting 150. Even though husbands are obedient, it will not transfer. There is no husband who is not obedient to his wife. Obedient husband is the only word which exists in the dictionary. Yes, Prabhu.
So, Prabhuji, you talk so much about preaching and faith and faith in God, faith in Guru. But I wanted to ask of you about the situation in Bangladesh. There are 40,000 initiated, 40,000 plus initiated devotees there. But after what happened in few months, ISKCON is banned there. We cannot put Gerua there. We cannot put pure there. So it's completely shut down. So I want to hear from you what we could do better or what we could have done differently. It's a history. All the six Goswamis are from Bengal, from Bangladesh. Rupa Goswami is from Bangladesh.
Jiv Goswami is not. Gopal Bhatta Goswami is not.
Six Goswamis are from Bangladesh.
Six go. Okay.
Yes.
But I understood your question. I understand your feeling.
Yes. So I want to hear from
That's where the faith comes. Why did Abhimanyu died? Arjuna was on the battlefield. No demigod can come in front of Arjuna. All demigods combined together, they came in front of Arjuna to fight. Arjuna kicked them everyone out. Krishna is standing there. Abhimanyu is Krishna's niece, Subhadra's son. But Abhimanyu died with adharma. Not with dharma, with adharma. Why? Did Krishna speak how we are reacting? Did Krishna react like that?
Not at that time.
Not at that time? Never. Because Krishna only allowed Abhimanyu to die. Do you think without Krishna's knowledge he will die? Why Prabhupada has to run away from David? 2 a.m. in the morning. Mahaprabhu. Who is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu?
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. I didn't get your question.
Who is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu?
Yeah, he is incarnation of God, not Krishna.
He is not incarnation of God.
Yeah, he is God himself.
Yes, he is the God.
Yeah.
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was traveling in Bengal. Nawab Hussain Shah, Mughals were ruling. Did Mahaprabhu do anything? Did Mahaprabhu say anything? Did Mahaprabhu leave any instructions for us?
Yeah, he did.
What he did? Tell me.
Yeah, he did. Do Hare Krishna Mahamantra day and night. Do Nam
Yeah, so you also do Hare Krishna Mahamantra. So if Bangladesh devotees are not allowed, that's a temporary situation. They should sit inside and chant Hare Krishna. Forget about only Bangladesh. There's so many countries where this color is not allowed. We go and preach.
But there are 3 crore Hindus, Prabhuji.
That's okay. Pakistan has more Hindus. I went to Pakistan 3 years ago. 15 days I was there for preaching.
Yeah, but the situation in 47 there were 10 crore Hindus. Now there is
Prabhu, why you are bodily conscious? Why you being bodily conscious? Prabhupada said even Muslims are Vaishnavas. Prabhupada said Jesus Christ is our Acharya. Why you differentiating? Someone is Hindu, someone is Muslim. Krishna did not create Hinduism. Did Krishna create Hinduism?
Sanatan, we are Sanatanis, right? Krishna
Who says Muslims are not Sanatanis? Who says Christians are not Sanatanis? How many Hindus follow Varnashram? Tell me. How many Hindus are there in India? 80 crores. How many are reading Bhagavad Gita? How many are coming for ISKCON program? They have freedom. Are they doing? So let's not become agitated.
I'm not agitated.
Krishna is seeing the soul. Soul is put into Hindu body, in a Muslim body, in a Christian body. It doesn't matter. Prabhupada made so many Christians devotees. Muslims became devotees. We have brahmacharis who are Muslims. Saffron. Why it happened? Everyone is going through karma. Will Hindus not die? Are Hindus all doodh ka dhula? They have to die, no? Why did Abhimanyu die? Go and get the answer for me. Sometimes even pure devotees die. Tamal Krishna Maharaj left his body in accident. Bhakti Charu Maharaj left in body, not very far from here, COVID. So, was he not pure devotee? Ayendra Prabhu, fire. Gopal Krishna Maharaj, hospital. Krishna arranges. Sridhar Maharaj, so much pain. Kadam Kanan Maharaj, he said so much pain he had. Is Krishna not merciful? That these devotees are showing that whatever may happen, we are fixed up on this path of Krishna consciousness. So even if Bangladesh, do you think Bangladesh is the first incident? Before Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Genghis Khan came. Before Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Mughals came. After Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Aurangzeb. You do not know, Prabhu, what Aurangzeb did. Just by seeing one movie, you cannot understand. He was
I've read little bit.
little bit, nah. He was such a rascal. He broke so many temples. All the mosques in India are standing over temples. So then, this phase will pass on. It will go. Everyone has to take their karma. We are becoming devotees, we have karma. Don't think just because we are chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, we are initiated, we will not get diseases like diabetes or blood pressure or cancer or something like that. And we will never meet accident. We will. 15, 16 years ago, few devotees from Bombay, initiated devotees, went to Muktinath. Their plane crashed. You know, mother and father, there's one Bombay and Bandra, mother, father, 2 sons, unmarried, young sons, both initiated, died in plane crash. Mother and father still there. Why Krishna did? Let Krishna decide. If you will decide what Krishna has to decide, then what will Krishna decide? So let Krishna do. Whatever happens, that's what tolerance comes. Mahaprabhu did not do anything. Rather, when Mahaprabhu took sannyas and was supposed to travel from Bengal to Puri, how will he transfer himself from Bengal to Odisha border? How will he cross the border? He has to take shelter. So someone arranged a boat and he's traveling in the boat. He's Supreme Lord, who will stop him? So he allows. He allowed Buddhism. He went to Kanchipuram, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Shaivites and Vaishnavas are arguing with each other, counter arguing, fighting. Mahaprabhu just smiled and laughed and left. That's how material world is. So that is how material world will be. This is Kali Yuga, Prabhu. Somehow by Krishna's mercy, the Tandav has not seen. Pray to Krishna that you go back to Godhead before the real Tandav, real Kali Yuga starts. When Bhaktivinoda Thakur started to preach, it took 8 years for him to get one copy of Chaitanya Charitamrita. You will get in 8 minutes. He got 8 years for him. So much Britishers were preaching, so much Muslims were preaching. So let's not get agitated. We should feel bad about devotees, about temples. But what can be done? Neither something is in my hand or in your hand. What is in our hand is our bead bag. Take a bead bag, chant. Chant 4 rounds extra. They'll get benefit. Yes, Mataji.
Can't we oppose if something wrong happens as a group or as a society or as a nation? Can't we oppose? If something very bad is happening, we can't see it, right? We should stand up.
See, you can stand up, but you understand. You cannot go against governments.
Yeah, not against government.
In Bangladesh, what is happening? It's government issue, no?
Yeah, but India as a government, they can raise the
They have their diplomatic channels. See, we tried to push, but they have their own diplomatic channels. They will not, so many countries, so many times, sometimes here, Indians are killed, shootout. Indian government immediately will not take action. They have to see, no?
Yeah, at least when diplomatic
Yeah.
or whatever.
If you have 2 kids and one of your kid slaps another kid, that does not mean you will slap the bigger one. No? You also have to see, no? So it just ultimately it's Krishna who is doing. Anyone else? Yes.
So, from Bhagavad Gita, we learn Urdhvam Gachanti Sattvastha.
Uh-huh.
And so, seeing, Indradev and the demigods disrespect Guru and, little false egos. So, do we have any hope or how the Sattva, who are elevated through Sattva Guna?
See, in this world, Sattva Guna is not without tinge of Tamagun and Rajogun. So even in Brahma Loka, Sattva Guna is mixed with Rajogun and Tamagun. It's not pure Sattva Guna. Pure Sattva Guna Vasudeva. Vishuddha Sattvam. Vasudeva. That's what. That is pure goodness. That is in Vaikuntha. So right now, we have hope. Definitely we have hope. So gradually with our practice, we can, okay, read Srimad Bhagavatam 1.2.16 to 1.2.21. Write it down. 1.2.16 to 1.2.21. How to become a hero from a zero, it's mentioned there. How a conditioned soul become a pure devotee, in these 6 verses everything is mentioned. Sudha Goswami explains this. 1.2.16 to 1.2.21. Okay, any other question?
Prabhuji, there's a question from online. Neha Mataji is asking, how do you continue your devotional service when the people around are not Krishna conscious? It sometimes gets very difficult to be determined on this path.
How to continue bhakti when people around you are not Krishna consciousness? I'll tell you, people around me, even family members are sometimes opposing. How to become determined? Sincerely you chant, sincerely you pray, you read books, you hear, you associate with devotees, you'll be allowed. Watch this movie Mahavatar Narsimha. See how Prahlad was determined. His own father, not only telling him to don't go to ISKCON, but ready to kill him. Prabhu, Hiranyakashipu, by the way, was not Muslim, was not Christian. He was a Hindu. He was Sanatani. Not even Hindu. He was follower of Varna Ashram Dharma. Okay. Just give me okay. Relax. Relax. I'm just giving you example.
Yeah, no, I'm not talking
So,
about facts. So,
see, facts is,
history.
it's not reality.
Books, Prabhu, written books.
Try to understand what I'm saying. These facts will get destroyed when the Mahapralaya will come. Yeah. So reality is anything, what Krishna speaks, that is reality. Everything else, your body, my body, is it reality? Is this body reality? No. It will get destroyed. They're temporary. So anyways, some on the other. Now the see family members are creating disturbance in one's bhakti. So are they Muslims? Are they Christians? No. So Krishna will send people to test you. It may be your family, it may be your friends, it may be your relatives, it may be government, it may be weather, it may be your own disease. Huh? It will come. Some or the other thing will come in your life. We have seen there are husbands who practice, wife doesn't, wife is opposed. There are cases where wife is determined, husbands are opposing. There are cases where both are neutral. So, some opposition will always come. And why it is coming? Because we have our own past karma. And Krishna is sending them in one by one in order. I'm telling you, in India, temples, brahmacharis, who's an obstacle? Mother, father, he has already left, or they become also devotees. They are not disturbing. My mother, father, they are not disturbing me now. It's been 16 years. Who has challenged for me to practice bhakti? I am in India. I am a brahmachari. Huh? No. Why outside society? Who's stopping me to chant Hare Krishna mantra, wear saffron? Nobody? My own mind. Mind will tell me, it's only 4 o'clock. Let's sleep for 1 more hour. Who stops? Then what will you tell about these devotees? So these obstacles will come. That is what we have to become very strongly determined and cross over. So Mataji, there will be challenges. Not all the time for every family situation will be favorable. There's a family where father is telling his son, Beta, take care of your mother. I am joining temple full time. I am going for Vanaprastha because I am 55. And you are doing job. And son said, Papa, you know that I am leaving job in few months and I have already decided and I told you I am joining temple. Father and son are fighting. Who will join first? Mother said, both of you go. Don't worry. I'll take care of myself. So it all depends on karma. But opposition has come in everyone's life. Be in Satyuga, Prahlad Maharaj. Be in Treta Yoga. Be in Dwapar Yoga. Devaki, Vasudeva. So many. Pandavas. So many oppositions. So there will be oppositions always. There's one boy whom I was cultivating long back. His mother will kick him if she will come to know that he is chanting. Literally kick him. He's 17 years old boy. His father will kick him. His father will punch him. They'll beat him. It's not. In India, 9/11 doesn't work. But all we are happy without that. You know how he would chant? He would still chant 16 rounds. And I told him how you can chant. I told him, you wake up at 2 o'clock. Go inside bathroom. Switch on the tap. Let it flow. Let the bucket fill. Chant a round. 4 o'clock you sleep, because every day 5:30 your mother will wake you up. And he did that. So that is how you have 17 years old boy. So at least you chant your rounds, you read Bhagavatam, you hear lecture. Nobody can, even if someone will take your beads and break it, nobody can stop your chanting within the mind. Your heart can be with Krishna. That kind of determination. I have traveled to nations. I went to China. This dress is not allowed. There's so many of our sannyasis, devotees traveling to Middle East. This dress is not allowed. So many places this dress is not allowed. But we preach. We have devotees. Yeah. The more the suppression, the more the opposition. If the soul is little bit sincere, he'll become quicker a devotee. Like, what class you are studying? Ninth. So if you give exam of ninth, you will cross ninth. But if you take some more trouble and give exam of 10th, then you cross 10th. If you take little more trouble and give exam of 12th, you cross 12th. So it's up to us how we are fixed up and how we are determined. Then gradually. Okay, I think we should stop here. We'll take tomorrow more questions. Tomorrow we'll start early. Hare Krishna, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Grantraj Srimad Bhagavatam ki, Anand Mahotsav ki jai.
Thank you so much, Prabhu.